back to my channel. Hi, how are ya? It has been a while since I've been on here, since I filmed a video and since I posted it for you guys. And what a first video I have back, because in today's video I'm going to be talking about the brand new Dyson Airwrap hairstyler, which when I saw online I was so excited about, and honestly I just could not imagine my life without it. So we have just been in London enjoying some time on vacation. I got to see my family, which was awesome, and whilst we was there we went past the Dyson shop and I was lucky enough to be able to get one of the Dyson Airwrap styling kits. Now there are 3 kits. There's one for volume and shape, I think. There's one for frizz, and there's like the full complete kit. Now I really wanted the full complete kit, but they didn't have any in stock. But I did manage to get the volume and shape kit, which is just here. I'm so excited. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I bought this from the Dyson shop. It's on Oxford Street. Now in the Dyson shop, they actually personalize the box for you, as you can see. How amazing is that? Now there were so many different colors to pick for the font. Now I just picked pink because I literally couldn't think. I was so overwhelmed with excitement. Anyway, now first off, let me tell you something. This Airwrap comes in this huge box. The box is really heavy, and let's be honest, for £400 I want a really heavy box with my hairstyler to come in. Oh, the weight on it, the quality of the box and everything is really gorgeous. It literally makes you feel like you are opening up a gorgeous luxury product. So first impressions of the box. So first impressions is super awesome. It feels really heavy, really good quality, and yeah, it looks gorgeous. Now it's really big. I have found a place for this to fit in my wardrobe. So yeah, the size of it is really not an issue for me at all. I will say before we continue that I do have the Dyson hairdryer. I absolutely live for it. I love it. I have never gone back to a different hairdryer since. I think it's the dog's bollocks, if you will. So yeah, I have the highest hopes for this. So yeah, so before we go any further, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I have a lot of videos which I will be filming and uploading soon. If you're a fan of maybe not so expensive products, more bargain products, I will be uploading my new makeup haul later this week. Now that does include all store brands, a lot of drugstore brands, so yeah, make sure that you are subscribed for that. And so yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first let's get into the box. Now when you open up the box like this, it comes with this, it looks a little something like this. Now I'm going to take off the Dyson thing. Now I'm presuming this is a little protective heat mat for when you're using the thing, so yeah, I quite like that. That's cute. It says Dyson on it like that. Look, next there's a little instruction booklet. It tells you how to curl your hair. Now it does say that your hair should be damp. In the shop, we recommend that your hair is 80% dry before you do that. So like I said, this is the volume and shape kit. Inside the kit looks a little like this. Now the attachments that you get with this, you get the brush, which looks something like this. You get 2 of these curling ones, which by the way is the one thing that I am literally so excited about. You get the hairdryer attachment to dry your hair. Now they actually do say that this isn't as strong as the actual hairdryer, so I think if you're looking for speed, time and everything, I think I will just stick to using my hairdryer, but hey, it's there. I like it. Today I'm going to be using this, and you also get this brush which looks a little like this. Now the main man himself is this huge, let me see if I can take this out of the box, now this is what the actual Airwrap attachment looks like. As you can see, you clip the top that you want into this section here and it locks into place and unlocks using this button here. Now the heat and speed controls are on the front along with the off button. Now the wire is literally super long, which is good if you're like me and you can never find a plug socket near a mirror. So that's awesome. So yeah, I guess first things first is to rough dry our hair. So for that I am going to use this attachment. I'm just gonna pop that in the top. It clips into place. So yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, my hair is wet. I know, I am looking like a gone off mermaid, not a sexy one. So first things first, I'm just gonna brush my hair through using my mermaid hair don't care brush, just to make sure that we have no knots in it. Honestly, my hair gets really, really knotty, so before we start, I'd rather get those out of the way than get stuck with them in. The videos that I've seen on Instagram and online have said that it doesn't really make that much noise, so I don't really know what to expect from this, so we're just gonna give it a go. Okay, so it actually is a lot noisier than I was expecting it to be. The power straight away is completely different to that of the hairdryer. It doesn't have that kickback that the hairdryer has. The actual device, I guess, dryer, the AirWrap system, it's not actually that heavy to hold. It feels quite nice in your hands. It's quite smooth, it's quite soft. So I'm quite impressed with that actually. It feels actually a lot more smoother and nicer to hold than the hairdryer does. So yeah, quite impressed. Okay, so now I would say my hair is roughly about 80% dry. Now, my plan is that I'm gonna do both different sides of my hair in different styles because I want to try out the different attachments. So I'm gonna use one of the AirWrap curly mujiggies on one side of my hair, and on the other side of my hair I'm gonna use the big round brush. So I'm just gonna show you those next to each other so you can see the difference. Just so I can get a real view and opinion on the different attachments and what they do and how they work. So yeah, I guess that's the plan really. Now I'm gonna start with the attachment that I am literally way super excited to use. Now this is the attachment that, let's be honest, sells this whole machine. It is this curling tongue. Now the two attachments, as you can see, the arrows point different ways. I'm guessing that's the way the hair will wrap. So I think I'm gonna use this one. I have no idea. I'm just gonna go for this one. Why? Just because it was in that hand, no other reason. So I'm gonna pop that in. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try my best. Now I'm gonna make sure my hair has no knots in it because that will not be very useful. So I'm gonna start at the front because why not? Now I'm gonna start firstly by taking a small section because I don't want to get all my hair stuck in it if it goes wrong. So if the advert is right, my hair should wrap itself around this and I shouldn't have to do much work. And it on. Pop it here. Oh, well, it's doing it. Okay, maybe not on this piece, but it's got this piece. Now, apparently this is made so that it should never actually burn your hair or make it dry. But I did see someone use it and say that you should give it a shot of the cold air when it's done. Okay, so as you can see, this is super curled. So I'm gonna keep going and do another few. It's curlier than I thought it was gonna be, and then I'm gonna brush it out a little bit and just to see what's happened. Now I am super excited about how it literally wraps itself around. That is super cool. Okay, so I've done as much as I can be bothered doing right now on this side of my head. I'm super excited to brush this out, so that's why I've kind of waited a minute. So I'm just gonna run my normal hairbrush through this, see if the curls uncurl quite nicely. Okay, so first impressions, I am loving how this is curling my hair. Let me tell you something, it is not as easy as it looks online to use. It's quite difficult to get to know how to use it. I'm sure after a few times it'll just be a piece of cake, but at the moment, I feel like it's a lot fiddlier than what I'm used to with my hair curlers or anything like that. But I am super pleased with the results. It looks like it's taken me much longer than 5 minutes with this one. Now the wand isn't too hot to touch after I've used it. It's nice. It's just a normal room temperature. It's a little bit hotter than I thought it would be, but not actually hot at all. It's touchable. I'm sure after a few more uses, it will look completely different again and I will get used to using it a lot more. But yeah, so far I am super impressed. So now for the other side of my hair, like I said, I will be using this attachment instead. Now I have no idea what I'm doing with this, but I do love a good salon curly blow dry. So this is kind of what I'm hoping it'll give you the same result as. Now, I have watched the video of Jen Atkin, the hairdresser, using this, and after she used it, she pulled the hair straight and put a foam Velcro roller in, so maybe I'll try that. I don't know. Anyway, we'll just give it a go and see how it works. So I think I'm going to start here. Now this one is 100 times more fiddly than the air curler. This is definitely more difficult to use. But I do like the curl on the end. Now this really resonates a lot, a good salon curly blow dry. You can feel the temperature of the actual mechanism of the air wrap machine a little bit more with this than the other one, obviously just because of the way the bristles are. The airflow is obviously way more open, but we'll keep going. Honestly, I actually was expecting it to be more difficult, to be honest. I do think that this is much more easier than just doing a full head of the Velcro rollers, but I guess if you have to do it anyway, then I don't know if it's any easier. But I'm just copying what she did, so maybe you don't actually have to do that at all. I don't think you have to do it at all, so maybe I don't need the Velcro rollers. I think that's just probably to help hold the shape a little bit more. Loving the result of this accessory. I'm actually loving the result of that one as well. So I feel like this attachment gives you more the Hollywood glam hair waves as opposed to the curl, which, let's be honest, everybody wants. Now the attachments work 100 times easier if your hair isn't knotted. So if you do have this, or you are planning on buying it, or you do want to use it, please brush all the knots out of your hair first, because otherwise it just does not work the same. Okay, so now I've finished doing my hair. You can totally see the difference between the way the two different ends style your hair. Honestly, I am loving the way both of the ends do my hair. I feel like these are things that I will use constantly, every single time I dry my hair. Now this is coming from me. Honestly, I am the sort of person that likes to have my hair wavy, that likes to have my hair curled. I don't think I will get much use out of the brush. I just genuinely don't have my hair straight very often, but I'm sure if I wanted to, this would make it take 0 seconds at all. So yeah, I am just looking in the mirror, and for a first attempt from someone who is not a hairdresser and doesn't really know much about hair, I am really impressed with the way things work. I am super excited about this still, and I am super impressed with the results and the way it worked. Now let me give you the lowdown on what my final thoughts are on the Dyson Airwrap. So basically this costs £400 to buy, which I know is like a hell of a lot of money for a hairstyler, but it depends on you, the way you wear your hair, your lifestyle, everything. I mean, if you're the kind of girl that goes for a curly blow dry at the salon and spends £25 on that, this is just 16 trips to the hairdressers for a curly blow. Now, I feel like Dyson, the message is that you get salon results at home, I think. That's just a guess. For that, why does the price have to be so high if they want you to do that? But I will say that Dyson, the quality of the products is absolutely incredible. My hairdryer is awesome. The guarantee you get on the products is incredible. You take it into the store, they sort out the problem there and then. They're always available, they're always on hand. The products, the quality products, you literally are paying for what you get for. While I understand that £400 is a hell of a lot of money for a styling tool, this is absolutely awesome. Let's just say I have this for like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I don't know how many years. My cost per use, obviously this is something I will use all the time, so my cost per use on this is not really very high at all. I'm just trying to justify the price here. Now, I guess if you are stuck between buying the hairdryer or buying the Airwrap system, the Airwrap system does actually come with the hairdryer attachment nozzle. It is not as strong as the hairdryer itself, so don't buy this with the hairdryer attachment and think, oh, I don't see what all the fuss is about, because let's be honest, it doesn't even give off maybe 60–70% of the kickback that the actual hairdryer gives off. But if you are like me and you do like to wear your hair more styled, you like the curly blow dry, you like the curls, you like the natural looking Hollywood glamour end of things, then I would suggest that paying for this instead of the hairdryer is awesome, because you actually get the drying attachments. But for you to actually style your hair, you have those as well. So do I think the price is high? Hell yeah. Do I think it's worth it? Yes, I do. Honestly, I knew before I opened it that it would be worth £400 just because I've had Dyson products in the past and they were super awesome as well. So unfortunately, if you are looking to save money, I am not about to help you today, because I would suggest if you want this and you need it, buy it, enjoy it, love it, have fabulous hair all the time, and you will absolutely love it. After using this on my hair doesn't look frizzy, my hair doesn't look dry, it looks like hair again, if you know what I mean. Will this work on synthetic hair? I don't think so. Hair extensions, human hair, yes it will. Synthetic, I honestly don't think it will. So if you have synthetic hair extensions or a synthetic wig and you're trying to style it, of course it won't work as it will on human hair. Okay, that is it for me and for today's video. If you have enjoyed this video, then please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. I promise there'll be more videos coming soon. If you have a spare minute, go on over to Instagram and follow me over there. My name is just Amanda Sharples. I will pop it down here now. Yay! Okay, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time.